Hi everybody, my name is Cher. I'm Brazilian and I'm here to talk about Good Morning Veronica, this new TV show on Netflix that I just finished watching. Okay, first of all, I've read the book 2 or 3 years ago. This book is from Rafael Montes. He is a very good writer, and I've read some books of him. And for the TV show, he partnered with Ilana Casoy. Ilana Casoy is a woman here in Brazil who writes and researches about serial killers, psychopaths, and sociopaths, and she has a way of writing that is very interesting for us because she makes it easier for the general public to understand it. And then they partnered to write this TV show, and I thought it was amazing, amazing. I really like true crime in general, and I like the actors too. So do Moscovis, Eduardo Moscovis is the husband, Brandão, and I've seen his work since I was a baby because he was in novelas here in Brazil, in soap operas, for a long time. And I don't watch soap operas anymore, and I think he's not on TV anymore. But until 10 years ago, TV here in Brazil was the hugest thing. So he is very famous. And then you have his wife Janette on the TV show, played by Camila Morgato. I don't know what to tell about her because she is a very good actor, and she had she played a woman called Olga in a movie called Olga, and she was a Jewish woman who suffered a lot, and it's incredible. But today we're here to talk about Good Morning Veronica, and when I was watching it, I was thinking about some things there that could be difficult to understand to people that are not Brazilian. One of these things is because you have three kinds of police forces here in Brazil. You have the federal one that's not on the movie, the TV show, and then you have the two that are. So Brandão is a military police officer. And the military police officers here in Brazil are responsible for the security in the daily basis. So they go out, they wear their uniforms, and they arrest perps. They receive calls and etc. And the civil police officers, like Veronica, they are a little different because they don't go on the streets unless they are called to it in a particular way because they don't use the force. They are the investigators. They go and they gather everything to make a case and etc. And here in Brazil you have this thing that these two police don't get along, so they think they are stepping on the backs of each other, and maybe they are, I don't know. And here is very interesting because you do this huge corruption ring they have on the TV show, and it's so Brazilian because it happens not this part of them raise kids to be in the forces. It's I don't know. I can't say, but they are frenemies, okay? Because they need each other, but they don't get along. And it's very interesting when you see that the military police officers are chasing Veronica and trying to kill her, but then you realize they are together with the civil police officers, police force, and it's crazy. Veronica is not specifically a police officer either. She is kind of a secretary. She is not responsible for the investigations. Here in Brazil, you have to take some tests to enter the forces. And she's a escrivã. She's a kind of secretary. She's there to receive people and take statements, but she's not the one who goes on the street. Okay? Until I watched it, I didn't know that escrivãos, these professionals, could carry guns, for example, but they can. And when I watched it, I thought it was very interesting, and I thought, oh, maybe people would not know this, so I think I'm going to make this video. Another thing that is very interesting is that in the book on the book you have this origins of Brandão. Brandão has a very sad story, and it's more described on the book than in the on the TV show. Like, and then you have a cultural thing there that I thought, oh, it would be great to be on the TV show because people would know a little more about some aspects of Brazil and our history and culture, but it's not there. When on the last episode, Veronica enters Brandão's grandmother's house, there's a lot of weird things there, like snakes and some things like that. And Brandão also has snakes on his house. And I don't know the relation with snakes, but I remember that on the book, this woman, Brandão's grandmother, was a Indian person, a native person here from Brazil, and you don't see it often here in our contemporary romances anymore. It's like we are talking about urban things so much that you forget that you have these origins, and the native people here in Brazil could be more representative on this kind of media. But this woman on the book, she's an Indian and she was born with a birth defect. She didn't have, on the book, she didn't have an arm. On the TV show, she has an arm that doesn't function well. And here you have this tribe. I will not remember the name because I don't have this book anymore. I gave it as a gift to someone. And she was born in a tribe, and this tribe had this custom of bury the kids that are born with birth defects, okay? And it happens here. And I don't know if it happens yet because it's a crime, but I think it happens. And then there's a guy a white guy, a not native guy, who is in this tribe and he saves this baby, this girl. He saves her and he takes her and bring her to that site she lives. And then he starts abusing her, and he abuses her for a long time since she was a kid, so it's very sad. And then she gets pregnant of this abuser, and she has a girl, and the guy starts raping his own daughter too. And that's the why the Brandão's mother run away, because she's being abused by the father, and the father is a violent person, and he does some things with Brandão that I don't remember. But you have this part of some information about this native um tribe here from Brazil, and it's very interesting because they have some rituals, and this part of Brandão taking a kind of bath with his grandmother before he kills someone, it's part of some ritual that is crazy and I think doesn't exist, but it's there to make the movie, the TV show and the book better, and I loved it. So I think it's it. Another interesting thing. The house Veronica lives in is the house of her parents. It's a very expensive house. It's not a house that someone with her profession could buy or live in here in Brazil. It's crazy, and it makes sense it be from her parents. And it's a beautiful house. I think it's it. It's great, guys. If you didn't watch it, go there, watch it. Enjoy a little piece of Brazilian jams, and is it?